And yes, so I told him, I know exactly how you feel deep down inside, but acting out in such a manner will be so culturally inappropriate. Oh hey, what's up there? Right, I ain't got nothing else better to do, so time for another album review. I know I'm a little bit late to review this album, but better late than never, so time to review Let God Storm Out, which is without doubt as of right now, album of the year for sure. Although I wouldn't say that all the tracks off the album are 10 out of 10 songs, I would say this album is way better than Jap Boys 2 in music, both combined for sure. And to start off, we got The Birds Don't Sing, which is without doubt a beautiful intro to start off an album. Like, amazing song to start off this album for sure. From them expressing their parents' death, to them expressing how they improved and moved on from that experience, to John Legend's whole chorus of the whole song. This song all around is a 10 out of 10 track for sure. I would go so far as say this is without doubt top 3 off the album, for sure. But then we get to Chains and Whips, which, mind you, Clips without doubt just going in on this track. Like, they're both showing their cold-hearted demeanor when it comes to this track. Like, both of them are really showing their I don't give a fuck attitude, really showing that they will really put anybody that gets in their way down in the dirt for real, like, on this track. Like, they are really not hesitating when it coming to this track for real. And Kendrick Lamar's verse just goes crazy for real. Like, he really shows off that I don't give a fuck attitude as well on this track, bro. At first, I wasn't in love with this track to Pusha T's whole chorus on this whole track, but over time, it kind of grew on me, and Dr. Creator's verse is pretty amazing on this track for real. Especially with verses like these, like Tyler Creator was going in on his old verse for real. And especially with the whole beat switch at the end of the track of Mouse's verse, like both Tyler Creator and Mouse were both carrying on this whole track for real. And then we get to a whole track of Pusha T dissing Travis Scott, which wow, that was a menacing track just from that alone. And to be honest, I would say this is a way better track to promote Let God Storm Out than Ace Trumpets. Which, by the way, this is one of the weaker tracks in that whole album in my opinion. Cause Push T's verse is alright, but Mouse's verse, like, it's just not for me. Like, in my opinion, this just doesn't sound good to me. Like, it just doesn't. The Colors video was cool to see though. But then we get to this whole selection of tracks right here, which all things considered, you see what I did right there?
Bruh.
But on a serious note though, like Pharrell Williams verse is alright, The Dreams verse is alright, and Clips verse was alright. It's just not a track I see myself going back to. Although I won't say it's one of the best songs off the album, I would say Clips' verse goes crazy as well as the beat too, especially with the whole Mike Tyson blow to the face. Like, this is wild out a good song to vibe to from time to time. This song right here is also alright, but same with All Things Considered, it's not a song to go back to, cause Roy Williams' verse is alright and Clips' verse was alright. It's just not a song I see myself going back to in the future. And this is wild out one of the weaker tracks off the album as well, same with Ace Trumpets. Like, cause Clips' verse, unlike Ace Trumpets, is pretty nice to hear, both Pusha T and Mouse, but Stove God Cook's verse, like, it's just not for me, cause it just doesn't sound good to me as well. So yeah, this is also another weak track off the album. I'm not too familiar with the whole trio of Clips and Abliva, but with that being said, this is an amazing track off the album for sure. Like, all three of them off this track goes crazy for real, especially with the whole beat. Like, it's so mesmerizing to hear, bro. Like, it's just amazing, bro. But then we get to this track, which is Wild Out, sounds beautiful. Like, it sounds absolutely magnificent for real. Like, Wild Out, 10 out of 10 song off the album. And it's all thanks to Pharrell Williams for sure. So far ahead, you niggas are behind. Like, everything about this track sounds magnificent for real. And then we get to another amazing track off the album. Cause Clips and Nas both go in on this track, bruh. Although I don't understand why there's a beat switch off the album, but if they feel like it will have worked for the whole song, I mean, hey, I'm rocking with it. Cause Nas does not ruin this song at all. Cause like Nas really go in on this track for real. And then we get to this track as well, which Pharrell Williams goes off with another beautiful performance. Like he just sounds magnificent on this track too. Like it seems like all of a sudden he started getting his bag, cause bro really got into his bag with his last two tracks that he was featured on. Like for real. Like this also sounds magnificent, bro. By the grace of God. But like I said, this is without doubt album of the year right now. I say right now because I feel like there's art albums that could take its place. But as of now, I don't really see any albums taking its place right now. So this is without doubt album of the year for sure. Although this album did already make it to the number one spot, I mean Jap Boys 2 is literally number one, so I mean that should say something. At the same time, the tracks off Let God Storm Out are still doing good, way better than Jap Boys 2. Like, some of the tracks off Jap Boys 2 barely scratched the top 50 spot. I think about it, Travis Scott is really having a rough 2025. Like, out topic or anything, like, bro's really having a rough 2025 for real. Like, half of all his tracks here are barely cracking the top 50 like songs off of Let God Storm Out. And yeah, Kick Out did make it in a top 50 spot. But like I said in my review with Jap Boys 2, this is one of the mid songs off the album. It's like the argument that I had with 4x4 going number 1. Like, I mean, it's nice that he's still doing good chart wise, but like out of all of the songs off the album, you chose this to make it to on top of everything. And the crazy thing about it is not only is the same guy that dissed you last year doing way better numbers than you, but half of your music ain't even topping anything better than the same guy that's dissing you. Like that is crazy for real. But yeah, I'll definitely give this album a 9 out of 10. Like, it's not like the best album of this whole decade, but in 2025, definitely best album so far. Now that that's taken care of, here are all the songs ranked worst to best. And yeah, here it is. Pretty much all the songs ranked worst to best. But yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments below, and if not, hey, it is what it is. But either way, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.